This week, our player profile features senior Jacob Garcia. Garcia has played defensive tackle for Ottawa University and has been a first team All KCAC player for 2 straight seasons. As he joins us now, Jacob, welcome and appreciate you taking time out.
Well, thank you for having me, Bob. And, it's been an honor playing here at OU. So,
What was it that drew you to Ottawa University?
well, honestly, it was at first I wasn't looking to play right out of high school. So, right out of high school, I took a year off, so to speak. But I was just working at Walmart in the automotive center, doing oil changes and tire rotations and whatnot. And then my buddy, he's actually a senior this year too. Arnold Mendoza, he was here. We went to high school together and everything, and we graduated together. And he gave me a call one day, and he was just like, "Hey, man, like, what are you up to?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing, just got out of work." And he was like, well, send me your film. He goes, "We got two defensive tackles graduating, and we got some big shoes to fill in. You're the first person I thought of, so send me your film, and hopefully, like, this can be one of your chances." So I was like, "All right, why not?" So I sent it to him, and then I got a call, and then further on, I was communicating with the coaches here at OU at the time, and I was still kind of iffy on coming all the way over here to Kansas. It's 14 hours away from where I'm from, and then finally I talked to an alumni from here. It was actually my defensive line coach in high school, and his name is Coach Wendell. And so he kind of convinced me to come over here, and so yeah, here I am now. I mean, I don't regret any decisions I made.
Bit of a culture shock coming from Corpus Christi to Ottawa?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's very different. Very different. And I want to say it's different because you have like people from all over the country, all over the world, and almost. So we have people from like Hawaii. I met some people from Australia. We have people from California, New York, Florida, everywhere.
It sounds like that you've adjusted well, though, and you've done very well for yourself on the football field and picking up some nice honors, but also kind of in a leadership role for this team, and especially on the defensive side. Was that something that you just kind of grew into?
Well, yeah, I would say yes and no, because I mean, I was always wanted up and be a leader, and I guess it just took me time and thought into it, and actually what it means to me to be like a leader for other young guys and other people that I want to get better and get better with me. So I mean, yeah, I think I grew into it as I matured and got older, and actually like culturefied myself, if that's a word. And so yeah, I enjoy it.
What's your best memory, your greatest memory being part of this OU football team?
Back in 20, I believe it was 2018, my sophomore season, and we had Connor Kagi at quarterback, and we had Darian Dillard out in wideout, and that was a phenomenal year for us, and since I've been here at least, and we were at Sterling over there in the middle of nowhere, and we were playing on their wonderful grass field that was full of sand and rocks. And anyways, so it was just a mud bowl, and we were going at it, and nobody could catch their footing, so everybody just threw the ball up in the air. So it was kind of a shootout, and we ended up coming back on the last play with about 2 seconds up on the clock, and Connor Kagan threw it up to Dillard, and shoot, we all rushed it. And yeah, it was one of my favorite moments here at OU.
You could literally feel the soul being sucked out of that crowd when that happened. It was a fantastic moment for Braves football.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, Jacob, what are your plans once you get out of Ottawa University?
Well, my plans right now, I was planning on going back home and just starting up there, like getting my feet wet with my high school back home, and I was really thinking about like giving back to my community where I came from, because I believe that I wasn't fully ready for the real world or even college, so to say. So I uh, I want to give back to my community. I want to give back some knowledge and some coaching and stuff like that back home. But that's if I don't stay here and get my master's. So
That sounds like you got a couple of good plans possibly in place for you then.
Yes, sir.
So now you get an opportunity. It's been since September 12th be able to get back out on the football field. How excited are you for that?
Oh, I mean, every day we go to practice, I'm excited. I mean, yeah, shoot, you can go out there and just sit there, and you can see I'm over there screaming, running around like a little kid, in a playground. And yeah, so every day we go to practice, I'm excited, and just like being kept away from like my first love, so to speak, was it was it was hurtful, but like it made me want it more. It made me more like prideful, more hungry. So
Do you feel that the rest of the team kind of feels that same way?
I do actually. When we came back, we were actually, of course, we were kind of rusty. We just really been stuck in our room, so there's like only so much we can do athletically, and so we just kind of focus on the mental side. But even at that, like people started forgetting things here and there, and of course that's going to happen just because we've been so long out of it. But we've had like so much great competition this past week, and everybody's screaming and yelling and running, flying around like just like we should be, like we should always be. And so yeah, you can really see it in the guys.
Well, and the great part is you get to get back on the field on the home turf, so you don't have to go on the road for this one.
Yes, absolutely. That's a big key.
Well, Jacob, we appreciate you taking time out and letting us get to know you a little bit more. As this is a good opportunity to talk with some of the young men that are part of this football team. And good luck with the game, and good luck with what the future holds. It, but hopefully, we'll talk to you again before the season's out.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate you inviting me.
Oh, hey, no problem, Jacob. You take care, and good luck again with the game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get back to the coordinator's corner as we'll talk with Julian Mendez and Thomas Pearson more about what they plan for today's matchup with McPherson. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.